Hey guys, so there's so much news surrounding both Manila Water and Maynilad for the day. How does it affect its parent companies, Ayala Corporation, DMC, and MPI? And of course, Manila Water is also listed in the stock market. Let's talk about it. What are the real issues that would probably cause the stock to have fundamental movements downward? And what is the chart telling us as well? So if you want to know more of the impact of both Manila Water and Maynilad on its specific stocks, check this video out. Hi everyone, this is Germo. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and smash that bell so you get updated every time I create new content about the stock market. The road to 100,000 subscribers is still underway, so thank you so much to all of you guys who have been part of this channel, who have been wanting to be financially free. The whole reason, the whole narrative why I create daily videos, not just daily videos, but more than one video a day, is I want to change the narrative, especially in YouTube and social media. It's time that YouTube gets filled with information that will help people make money, crush it, and let them live their dreams. So if you want to know more, enjoy the rest of the video. So hey guys, here's what's so interesting. As you all know, over the past few days, both Maynilad and Manila Water got some heat. And I posted a video about that a couple of days ago, talking about the specific highlights on what caused the movement downward, plus what's happening from a political perspective and how it impacts the business as well. So as you all know, the current government doesn't like what the current contract that Manila Water and Maynilad have. And as you all know, Maynilad is owned by both DMC and MPI. They have significant holdings on the stock. So beyond what I will talk about what's happening from a news cycle, but today, as you all know, DMC down 13%, Manila Water down 13% as well. MPI down 13% as well. I think Ayala Corp is down around 3%. But all of those companies that have significant stakes, that have significant, that are highly related to what's happening, or that are in the center of the issue, their stock prices are pretty much down and battered. So as you all know, also there was a video that Duterte posted that he'll do everything that he can to make sure that their licenses or their concession periods won't be extended, or they'll do everything that they can, because in their opinion it seems like it's something that's plunderous in effect. So by the way, this is a stock market post, this is a business post, this is not a political post, because I don't do any political post. I mostly do trading, investing videos. But anyway, just to continue, so based on that, please remember the backstory behind all of this is that both Manila Water and Maynilad won an arbitration case. What does that mean? They were the government, based on an arbitrary ruling in a court in Singapore, the mandate was supposed to be, the government was supposed to pay Manila Water and Maynilad 7 billion. I think it was 7 and 3 billion collect separately for each of them, which that's what angered Duterte. So what happened also during the next period of days was basically this. Manila Water and Maynilad said that they would not collect those fees anymore. So if you understand this also from a stock market perspective, if they won't collect their fees anymore, automatic, number one, the revenue that they would have gotten from that is now out the window. So from a valuations perspective, this reduces their upside potential as well. As you all know, a lot of people got excited when they won the arbitrary ruling, meaning it would be a set amount of billions of pesos that would have been placed under their company. But that being said, that's now out of the window, thus denoting people seeing both Manila Water and Maynilad at a lower valuation. Thus, MPI, DMC, and MWC all down as well. That being said, also they also said that they would not raise rates anymore, that they would maintain it. That again, from a stock market perspective, is not something that's very, very positive. What does that mean? Why are they not raising rates? They're not raising rates anymore because same thing, same issue. They wanted to appease everything. They wanted just the period to somehow calm down as well, no? So that's what's pushing stuff. That's what's denoting a more bearish sentiment to the market as well. So number one, the penalties that were due to them won't be paid anymore. Number two, they won't raise rates anymore. And number three, this is the nail in the coffin. I mentioned this in a previous video that Number one, they were supposed to there was a contract extension. Around 2009, they were given an extension to operate longer, which allowed them to operate up until 2037. However, based on the disclosure that we just read all today, this is what happened. Their extension was not anymore honored. What does that mean? That means the concession period of both Manila Water and Maynilad will end this 2022. I repeat, the concession period of both Manila Water and Maynilad will end this 2022. So this gives a shroud of worry, no, for investors who own Manila Water and Maynilad, or MPI and DMC who owns Maynilad, because if a deal won't be struck by 2022, they will be in almost the same boat as ABS-CBN, meaning they won't be able to operate anymore in that particular space. So I don't know yet who will probably swoop in and buy, or if they will be able to make an arrangement also on whoever will be the who will provide the concession service for Metro Manila by 2022. So it's something worth watching. But as of this point in time, everything is bearish. As of this point in time, you see Manila Water hit 12 pesos per share. I think the last time I saw it around that area was 8-9 years ago already. It's a very very long time before it hit that level, and that's advantage though from a business perspective, because please remember that MPI is not only Maynilad, DMC is not only Maynilad as well. AC is not only Maynilad. So the drop that both MPI and DMC had was in proportion to the effect of both of Maynilad to the earnings of their company, and it adds a sentiment perspective. But please remember, especially for MPI, no, for MPI, Meralco alone, their toll roads, their hospitals, and their schools also make them still grossly undervalued. But the threat that they might lose the possibility of income because of what happened is what's causing the downward pressure as well. So the next thing I want to show you is, let's look at the charts. Let's look at up to where the downward movement will go, up to where the technicals is telling us, up until where the stock could possibly drop and where it could possibly land as well, and what the trend is actually showing us as well. Because what I keep telling you, everything you need to know is found in the charts. Everything you need to know is found on what technical analysis is telling you. So enjoy the rest of the charts. Okay, here we go. Let's break through MWC, MPI, DMC, and AC. So I'm gonna cycle through all four stocks, and we're gonna look at what the charts are telling us as well, and we're gonna study it, we're gonna analyze it, so that you get to base everything on what the technicals are telling you as well. So first things first, please note that Ayala Corp is the least affected among all the four stocks. I've posted a video about it also as well, but the key summary into all of this is, of course, Manila Water gets hit the most. MPI and DMC gets hit because a large chunk of the earnings of Maynilad gets proportionally goes to DMC and MPI. But for Ayala Corp, please remember, Ayala Corp owns shares of Manila Water, but it's not a large part, it's not a large piece of what Ayala Corp's earnings are. So among these four stocks that we're analyzing, Ayala Corp is the less hit. But there's one thing I'd like to show you. This is Manila Water. You see that Manila Water is below the 200-day moving average. Let's look at MPI as well. MPI, same thing. MPI is below the 200-day moving average. By the way, I said this on the top of the video that MPI is still undervalued as of today, because it's not just Manila that's giving earnings into MPI. Then let's look at DMC. DMC, boom, also massively down. If you notice it, DMC and MWC look similar. Then MPI is also similarly breaking down. But these three stocks are below the 200-day moving average, which is a very, very important level for those who follow technicals like me. AC is also in the same boat. AC is below the 200-day moving average. All four stocks are bearish over the long term. All four stocks are pretty much battered. All four stocks are pretty much down. That's it. That's the narrative. When a stock is below the 200-day moving average, it shows you that bears are in control. When a stock is below the 200-day moving average, it shows you that sellers are pretty much in control, and you see that there's still no reversal signals yet in sight. Now let's take these stocks one by one. Let's look at Manila Water. So as you all know also, from the previous videos, if you point this out, you see a breakdown here. You know that this is a level of support. This is also a level of support turned resistance. Then, boom, the news started to happen. Now, let's see where's a possible retracement period. As what I've mentioned also, this is a level no, that Manila Water has not hit before. If I'll put this as a level of support, the 17 peso level, that's also been breached. If I put the 14 peso level there, that's also been breached. Now, what's protecting it right now is the 12.47 level. If that does not hold, possible drop for Manila Water will bring it to 10.6, then followed by 8.5. Please remember, we're now close to where Manila Water was when the 2008 recession hit. We're now close to where Manila Water was when it got massively battered down because of the 2008 financial crisis. So that's where Manila Water is. That's what happens also when stocks when stocks massively break down from those specific support levels. Now, for MPI, let me point this down also. It broke below the 4.45 support level. It broke the 4.1 support level, which was what was protecting it to move sideways, no? But after that, boom, you now see large downward strides for the stock as well. The 3.7 level support also broke. The 3.34 level also started to break down. Now you have this possible movement for the stock is now pegged here. If you see it continue a downward motion, the next support level is at 2.9. If 2.9 level does not hold, the next possible support level is a 2.35 level support. So MPI is breaking down also as of this point in time. So MWC is at levels close to 2008. MPI, the lowest that I've seen it, if you look at the chart here, 2008 is at 1.6. It's not yet there. It still has a long way to go, but selling is still pretty much evident for the stock. DMC has been also massively battered. As you can see, let me zoom out. If you notice it here, there's also a support level here that got broken out from. If I zoom out further, you also have this, then you also have this. So DMC is sitting at a support level at the 4.9 level, or you can peg it already at the 5 peso level. The problem there is this. If that does not hold, there's a very, very steep drop from 4.9 to 2.9. So let's see how the selling will progress. But one thing's for sure, all of the stocks that I've mentioned are pretty much oversold already, but there's still no signal telling it that it's supposed to bounce yet as of this point in time. That's why if you're a trader, you respect the charts for what it is. You respect the charts based on what it's telling you. Comment if you're learning. I hope you guys are learning, because that's all I want. That's all this site is for. That's all what this channel is for, is to help you and it's to give you enough insight as possible so that you get to trade, so that you get to win. So now, Ayala Corp, support is 768. 768 does not hold. 685. 685 does not hold. The next possible narrative is 583. But this is very, very specific, because as long as it's down the 200-day moving average, you can have an underlying trend that would possibly say that, hey, this stock is now pushing towards another downward push. So watch out for the 768 level. If 768 does not hold, there could be a narrative that AC will go lower as well. I hope you guys learned a lot. This may not be good news for MPI, Manila Water, AC, or DMCI holders, but the name of the game is you stick to your conviction, you stick to your guns. If your guns are telling you and your parameters are telling you that the fundamentals are now changing already because of this, your goal is to sell. If your parameters are telling you to hold without being emotional or fearful, then you hold. If you're a trader, of course, if a stock is breaking down, you stay away from stocks that are breaking down. If you're a trader, of course, and a stock is still in a downtrend, your goal is to stay away from stocks that are in a downtrend as well. I'll continue to make videos like this. I'll continue to update you based on what's happening, because I really want you guys to be informed on how these stocks will continue to progress from the Philippine perspective, and how it will affect the movement of those of you guys who own it and what you should do from a chart perspective. And those of you who have cash, should you buy it now when everyone is fearful, or should you wait until clarity will happen? So it's not anymore just MPI, Manila Water, AC, and DMC that gets affected. You add ABS-CBN, which will have its franchise by March 2020, something that we have to watch out for, if their franchise will be extended, renewed, or not. If not, it will create another impact also to the company as well. So I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope this is something that added tremendous insight and value to all of you. The reason why I continue to make videos like this is every day I want you guys to be filled with something that will help you make money. I want you to be filled with something that will help you reach your goals of financial freedom as well. And I guess that's it. Saturday, we have our top 10 stocks for 2020. The whole goal and narrative of our top 10 stocks is to educate you, to help you, that you guys get to that you guys will be able to win, select, and pick stocks that will allow you to reach your goals of financial freedom as well. So comment below if you guys have any questions as well. Comment below if you want to know anything more about listed companies that may be affected by this. If there's anything that I did not cover, please put them down in the comment section and I'll try to make another video off of it as well. So this is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.